Shalom. I want to give all the glory and the praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Wakah, Kodash. That belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishop of the great millstone. Shalom to whole full elect, which are the remnant of the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, that don't look like they are Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. All right, now before I start this video right here, as you can see, it says, can humans be hacked inside the world of cybersecurity? All right, and this dude right here, this nigga a cyborg, all right? This nigga is a cyborg. But before I play the video, I'm gonna grab these precepts from the NLT. I'm gonna be in Psalm 37, verse 12. The wicked plot against the godly. They snarl at them in defiance. That snarl is like just gritting on somebody, just like, ugh, can't stand these motherfuckers. It's like picture a nigga just mugging on you, like, I hate that nigga, that type shit. Verse 13. But the Lord just laughs. Yeah, we laughing at their ass because they stupid as hell, mad as shit. For he sees their days of judgment coming. The wicked draw their swords and string their bows to kill the poor and the oppressed, to slaughter those who do right. You know, they prepping themselves up, getting themselves together, killing us day in, day out, but they about to go on a massive attack. Verse 15. But their swords will stab their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Why do y'all got some shot for that? Revelation 12:12 in the NLT. Therefore, rejoice, O heavens, Israel, the elect, and you will live in the heavens. And you who lives in the heavens, rejoice. But terror will come on the earth and the sea, for the devil has come down to you in great anger, knowing that he has to return. The water, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for these times, man, because this dude ain't the only one out here like this. And we walking among a lot of these type of people out here. And we in these times right now. Revelation 13. We here. All right. Well, let me let this video play though. All right, this dude right here. I don't know. He might be a Jake. I don't know for sure. Cause in the beginning, when I was watching it, he said, what the fuck he said? I don't remember no Edomite saying no shit like this. But he said, I was a product of my environment. I'm like, damn. So he might be a Jake. I don't know. But I could be wrong. Who knows? But just listen to this shit, man. Anybody going to the cybersecurity shit and this implant shit and all that, and how criminals is basically, well, in the beginning he let me know how he basically is a fucked up individual. He was a criminal in the world, but that helped him get into this field. All right, Lord's where I believe the link inside the description box, so y'all can fully watch the joint. But this one specific part right here I want to play. All right, let me go ahead and let it play now.
In the industry.
So let's talk about implants. You have implants in your body. How many do you have in total?
My current chip count is 11 microchips and counting. I have everything.
That shit fucked me up. He said 11 and counting. Like, what? You wicked bitch.
From near field communication, RFID, I have credit card. Yeah, the magnet in the pinky is, in my opinion, one of the most influential implants that I got because it actually gives me a sense that I wasn't born with. I mean, we're all familiar with sight, sound, touch, taste. I can feel electromagnetic fields and currents. So I am acutely aware of the invisible
Oh yeah, when he said that right there, how he from his little magnetic little chip that he got in one of them, and he could pick up on currents and shit like that. So me and my brain first thing was like, that explains another reason why they tell us, man, during these troubles, man, don't have no type of electronics with you. I don't give a fuck the bitch dead or anything. Because it might be something inside these phones that can easily track to make a frequency come off anything. Like anything. Like, we don't know how Esau got this shit set up for real. keep track of us. So we need to be circumspect and rely on the spirit. None of this carnal shit, this technology shit that the Lord, I mean not the Lord, but that Esau created, the Edomites created, all right? Rely on the spirit. This shit will get you caught up relying on this fucking technology shit. This man-made shit.
Missions and waves that are going through us every single day. You know, I can't walk down the hallway of a hospital where there's an MRI without being able to tell you exactly what room it is, how far away, and whether or not it's turned on.
How do you feel that? I mean, you have a sensor in your pinky.
No, it's not a sensor, it's a magnet.
You have a magnet.
The magnet. And the reason that you'll see people putting biosensing magnets in their pinkies is the total number of nerve endings in your fingertips is massive. So anytime this thing moves, and, you know, magnetic contact, whether it's metal or a stronger magnet.
See, right there when he said that your fingertips got endless nerves beyond our comprehension, basically. I'm like, man, they know a lot of shit, man. We gotta remember. Esau knew more than Daniel. So certain things he analyzed and understand, even down to the body. You know how many times that man, like, I forgot that little picture shit of how they got the man body standing with his arms open and like 3 different backgrounds. They got his legs and just showing how the body of the man, how they dissect them and looked at him and all that shit. Matter of fact, if y'all ain't watched the movie Frankenstein, the new one they recently made, watch that jump and then pay attention to the part when they go into the nerve system. How dude had a whole plate background laid out with the nerve system stretched out. Esau know about that shit. So you know how to hook up things to find out certain shit, man. The nigga slick, man. Smooth motherfucker, man. Smooth as shit. You gotta be careful and rely on the spirit of the Lord. Rely on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But real quick, let me grab this precept. Isaiah 32, verse 7 in NLT. The smooth tricks of scoundrels are evil. They plot crooked schemes. They lie to convict the poor, even when the cause of the poor is just. You can't trust these motherfuckers, man. They're evil to themselves. So who they gonna do good to? What, Ecclesiasticus 14? Man.
Those nerves will pick up those subtle vibrations in that magnet, and I can feel them. It's like a spidey sense. It's a tingling sensation. But
Isn't that uncomfortable?
It can be.
So you walk in a hospital.
Also, this going to how they try to have some type of powers to fight off 144,000 they elect. It ain't about to happen, Slim. You will lose.
You'll feel a very uncomfortable feeling.
It can be uncomfortable depending on how close I get to a very powerful magnetic source. But for the most part, it's the same thing of, you know, if you're sitting outside and you hear a car backfire. You know, it's loud, it's auditorily offensive, but it doesn't stop you from living your day.
Why did you install that implant?
Because I can actually run my hands over the walls and I can trace your electrical. For physical access attacks, physical access pen testing, if you're using magnetic locks, like in warehouses, I can actually trace the electrical wires. And in a true scenario, I can drill a very small hole through the wall, pull the electrical wires through, and kill the power to the magnetic lock. And one thing that most people don't realize about magnetic locks is there is what is called fallback emergency mode. And this is built in so that in the case of a fire or a catastrophe, emergency response teams can get into the buildings to save people. I can actually get that door to open. So for me, it's just another tool in my arsenal.
As part of your daily.
So basically, if him and his cybersecurity goons want to do some fucked up shit and get out of there in time before anybody else find out, they can do that shit. Slick, smooth motherfuckers.
Part of the job.
Part of the job. And, you know, the bigger question that I get asked all the time is, Len, why would you put them inside your body?
Yeah, why not just carry it in your hand?
Well, when it comes to criminality, there is a Latin term called mens rea, which essentially translates to malicious intent. Mm-hmm. How many times have we heard about pen testers, hackers, criminals, getting caught with a cloned card or a copy of a key that they shouldn't have.
See, this the part when I was like, man might be an Edomite. I don't know. Who cares? His ass gonna burn. That's all I know. With that nuclear fire here in America.
That single device provides probable cause for mens rea, which means you are now committing a crime. By putting these things inside my body, once you go in vivo, these are looked at with the same eyes as a medical implant of, say, a pacemaker, a cochlear implant. So these are protected under GDPR and HIPAA, medical compliance and data privacy. So everybody asks me, like, well, what happens if somebody catches you with those, microchips? Well, first of all, to catch me would be very, very difficult. And even if you did see the bulge from one of my implants, you are legally, as a law enforcement representative or even TSA, it is against the law for you to question me about it. All I have to say is it's medical, and HIPAA does the rest. So I have legislative protections over my offensive security tools.
Let's talk about your...
Gotta get wicked ass bitch over trying to hide shit all the goddamn time. I don't know, he might be a fucking Edomite. He feels so nonchalant okay with that shit. Who knows, he still might be a Jake. I don't know. Remember, Jake go all out just to prove himself for the wicked. Keep that in mind. What I just said? Unrighteous decrees. Yeah, we'll grab that. I'm gonna get out of NLT. Hold up. Give me a minute. Alright, Isaiah 10 and 1 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issues unfair laws? And that's unfair shit. Like, how come you gonna sit here, come in here, try to tell me you can't tell me what type of shit you got going on within yourself? You're a whole fucking robot whole time. You got no try to hide and use laws to protect yourself. You're a fucking AI. You be hacked any goddamn time. Verse 2. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the rights of the needy amongst my people. They prey on widows and take advantage of orphans. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read 3. What will you do when I punish you? When I send disaster upon you from a distant land? To whom will you turn for help? Will your treasures be safe? You will stumble along all You will stumble along as prisoners, or along among the dead. But even then, the Lord's anger will not be satisfied. His fist is still poised to strike. Because these wicked ass people done some fucked up shit behind closed doors. So many unrighteous laws, so many things. They even backdoored each other. That's why I say he hated himself. I'm just going to go grab it. I don't care. Bring your ass up with these precepts, man. Even though they're repetitive, you got to hear it so you can understand. Grasp full understanding of what we're dealing with, what we're going through right now. Some evil, wicked ass shit, man. Ecclesiasticus 14 and 5. He that is even to himself, to whom will he do good? If you don't like yourself, that means you don't like nothing, don't like anything. Liable to kill, destroy everything. He shall not take pleasure in his goods. There is none worse than he that envy himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness. And if he doeth good, he doeth unwittingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. As you can see, these people sit there doing this shit, just say, oh, it's about health benefits, about keeping trace to make sure that you good, keep track of you and all this shit. But also, take control of your ass, to monitor your ass, and take shit from you if they want to take you. Take shit from you, or take your life. They wicked as hell, man.
You have 11 in total. We've talked about your
Absolutely.
magnetic, pinky. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the other 10.
I have the big one here is a combination RFID and an NFC.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Can you show that to the camera?
Absolutely.
Right there. Look at that. That entire circle right here. Wow. Okay.
I have another one here. This is a My Fair Classic. This will do about 125 different physical acts.
Yeah, Nate and all y'all other groups. Explain this shit right here. He got it left hand, right hand. He got it anyway. He probably got one in his ass too. Who knows?
Those protocols, Prox, Diamond, Pyramid, HID, and Dala. And this one's a credit card.
You have a credit card.
I can tap to pay with my hand.
So you actually go to restaurants and say, sir,
I can tap to pay with my hand. Hold up. Oh, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, damn, I forgot where. Bear with me, bear with me. I forgot what damn precept that buy and sell. The mark, that's crazy. I'm getting too excited, that's probably why. Yeah, I'm going right past it, right here, 17. It says, I'm gonna go ahead and start at 16. Matter of fact, nope, 15. And he has power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Basically, the ones that don't got that shit in their hand. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, or your left hand, or whatever the case may be, as you can see what he has done. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. As you can see how cocky he was with it, how he moved with it, and I can buy and sell with it. You know, like, yeah, and I got the mark of the beast. Straight up. That's basically how he said it. Let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
it's your bill and you go like,
Diamond, Pyramid, HID, and Dala. And this one's a credit card.
you have a credit card.
I can tap to pay with my hand.
So you actually go to restaurants and say, sir, here's your bill, and you go like,
Oh, yeah.
here we go. And do you get
I get the look.
the servers look at you like,
Oh, they look at
are
me
you
like,
insane?
No, they don't look at me like I'm insane. They look at me more like, are you real? Is this really happening? Am I getting punked? And, you know, to me, this is just another part of my life. You know, but these implants, in my opinion, extend the capabilities of the human being, and it's a way for us to remain relevant in this new deepfake AI future.
Yeah, 8 days ago. 8 days ago. You seen that dude down there gonna hack his dumb ass. Man, this shit crazy.
So 1 second, you have that implant of credit card. Let's talk about that. That's under your skin. There is no RFID protection. So are you susceptible to an RFID
I am
attack?
hackable on multiple levels. And if you want to know the truth, I have broken the cardinal sin of cybersecurity. In my book that I released last October, Human Hacked, like if I was to walk up to you and say, would you tell me what your entire security stack is? What firewalls you're using, what ports are open?
No.
You know, would you tell me what your antivirus, your IDS? Are you going to tell me what your controls are?
Absolutely not, but you can be scammed.
But I turned around in a book and not only told every single chip that I have, I gave the locations and the technologies they're behind them.
Why?
Because in order for me to get this message out in such a way that people will realize that this is not a joke, this is not me trying to live some Star Wars, Star Trek fantasy.
See, I ain't get this far yet watching the video. I just had to stop. You see, it's damn near an hour. I'm like, damn, see, but it's serious, as you could say. As he just said.
This is a legitimate attack vector. Somebody has to jump on the sword. You know, I've gone as far as doxing.
The prophet's already on it. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. See, now I think he might really realize be a Jake. That's why we gotta pay attention to observe the spirit. It sounds like he got that shit, but he ain't with this shit though. I don't know though. We'll find out. But I'm gonna stop it right there though. It already been like 20 minutes. Lord's what I remember to leave the link in the video. I'm gonna grab 2 more precepts though before I close out. It's gonna be Sirach 13, 13, and 14. Observe, take good heed, for thou walkest in the pearls of thy overthrown. When thou hearest these things, awake in thy sleep. Love the Lord all thy life, and call upon him for thy salvation. Observe, pay attention, take heed to what the Lord told you to do. Call upon him to save your ass from all these troubles. All right. So hopefully it was edifying. We're gonna give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. That belongs to the apostles, the elders, and the bishop of Great Millstone. Shalom to the whole full elect. Try to remember the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like they are Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom.